The most unbearable place in London. That is a hotly contested title, but this is a real contender. Borough Market.
Borough Market is in London's trident of ultra-cool places which are now tourist-consumed hellholes, along with Camden and Notting Hill. You will have seen all sorts of viral street food in posts that were filmed here. It's a content goldmine. The most famous of which are obviously the little pots of strawberries with chocolate poured over the top that people are so obsessed with they'll pay £8.50 for. Yeah, no, me neither. Borough Market is a food lover's wet dream and a financially responsible person's worst nightmare.
There are literally hundreds of words you could use to describe the produce here, most of them complimentary, but none of them bargain.
The market itself is surrounded by pubs, bars and restaurants, which on the surface is great. But I went into one, chose a pint of IPA off the board and bang, £9.50. I'll say that again, £9.50. Okay, that was a craft beer, but run-of-the-mill pints around Borough will cost you about £8. Being one of the cool kids costs money. The market now is just a tourist attraction, although it's heaving, hardly anyone's buying the cheese, the truffles or the whole dried locusts. Apparently eating insects is going to save the environment and is the future of the human race. I look forward to the government trying to find a way to tax incentivise it. There's also a f***ing gift shop. I'd love to travel back in time 200 years and tell the traders their market was going to have a gift shop selling 2 cookbooks for 50 quid. Talking of history, there's a full-size recreation of the boat Sir Francis Drake used to go around the world back in the olden days. And you can go on board for £6, which by London standards is a bargain. There really isn't much to do apart from marvel at how tiny the whole thing is. Apparently 450 years ago, the average height of a fella was 5'6".
It's f***ing tiny. I've twatted my head about 6 times. Sailing around the world in the 16th century, my arse.
Spending 3 years on there with 80 other unwashed men must have been horrendous. I did wonder how they committed so many atrocities, but I think everybody in the world was at the same proportions back then. To be honest, most people who come to Borough Market aren't looking to get the high quality ingredients at high prices. They're coming for the street food and the nightlife. We went to Cahoots, a 1940s style speakeasy based on a postal depot. I don't want to give them a free ad because everybody with more than 5 followers is raving about the place. But if you like gimmicks and a bit of roleplay, not like that, you dirty bastards, then it's a right laugh. My friend Stu doesn't drink cocktails because he's Scottish, so it was down to me to dump all of the crazy concoctions on a foundation of beer. It's genuinely fun and it's well put together, but it's expensive at about £15 a drink and it gets very busy, so the whole place is a bit like a metaphor for Borough Market.